Hey there, Sports fans. Ribbo here for Caravel Gaming. Getting sort of towards the arse end of this flu. So, face is still a bit red and everything, but feeling a little bit better certainly today than I was yesterday. Still, time to play some more Arena. Shami Warrior Paladin. Maybe another attempt at Pally, right?
I will fight with honor.
Ooh, that's a little bit of a tough one, that, isn't it? Sludge Belcher and Peacekeeper. Both super solid cards. I mean, I think we have to take the Peacekeeper here, but I'm certainly fine with anyone who wants to pick up the Belcher in that spot. Wow. But I think Sword of Justice is probably just too good to pass up, really. Lay on Hands is certainly immense as well. Some not so great cards to choose from. Maybe one Humility is okay though, for something big a bit later. Quite a tough pick actually, because Spectral Knight's a powerhouse, but I quite like Blessing of Kings, and obviously I like True Silver Champion. And obviously I like Consecration as well, so no difficult picks yet. Silverhand Knight's worth considering. Harvest Golem's obviously really strong as well, however. Another Consecration. And some 2-drops, finally. I was wondering when... Oh, how lucky! And they're all terrible! Blood Mage Thalnos. It's like... That's what we get here, isn't it? I guess we take the Baron and maybe get... I mean, we've only got the one card with Death Rattle. I don't feel like the Baron does anything, does it? We got 2, like, Consecrates, so... Oh, and now we get immediate Death Rattle afterwards. And a Death Rattle that we don't actually want. But it's a little bit tougher, because Zombie Chow's really good, but so is Spiteful Smith. I'm actually very close to taking that there. Oh, another True Silver Champion. It's really annoying, isn't it, when you get offered 3 good cards like that. It's like, I want them all, and then the next 3 cards will just be the worst things you've ever seen. You'll be like, what's going on here? So... I've got 2 Consecrations already, so it's got to be Chillwind Yeti. We've got a lot going on at 4 mana here. Maybe we'll get offered some things that aren't 4 mana. So definitely the Emperor Cobra here. Even though, that works okay with the Sword of Justice, I mean... I'd just rather have, a card that just, will trade off with what your opponent plays. We only got 3 minions at 3 mana, so we probably do go with the Wolf Rider here. I think Fen Creeper's solid, and Stormwind Champion's obviously pretty ridiculous as well there. Another Sword of Justice. Works really well with Echoing Ooze. How lucky! Jungle Panther or Wolf Rider? Maybe go with the Jungle Panther this time. Mix it up a little bit. Wow. So we kind of need the 2-drops here. Like, I'd love this Cult Master, but... we just need a couple more cheeky 2-drops. But not Mad Scientist, right? I guess Stormwind Knight's not so bad if it comes in as a 3/6, because you played the Sword of Justice the turn before. Yeah, we need a few taunts as well. This deck's a little bit on the slow side. Yeah, Swampoo's good. Yep, I can see an argument for the Guardian of Kings there. I think Spectral Knight, certainly very good, help us out against the mages a bit more. Let's have a look at this Undertaker. 1. Oh, I know the Harvest Golem's there, 2. And the Sludge Belcher, 3. And not a whole lot else. Not a whole lot else. So there's stuff we want to pick up with the Brewmaster. Well, potentially, but maybe we just flesh this out with another River Croc here. And finish the deck off with a second Defender of Argus. So yeah, nice mana curve, starts at 2, finishes at 4, a little bit at 5. It's a solid deck, it's a very strong deck. No Argent Protectors, that's the only card I'm lacking, but other than that I'm pretty much happy with everything I've got here. It's going to take 3 really good decks to beat this, to be honest. Or the deck just, you know, beats itself by getting all 4 drops in opening hand. Shot horror, it's a mage in arena.
You asked for it.
Who would have thought of that?
With honor.
That was nice. Is the choice between coining out the Sword of Justice on turn 2 or just going Berserker Crocolisk, keeping your opponent busy with those 2 cards and playing the sword? Which seems like a bit better, because if you've got a Swampooze, we don't get completely crippled. You done over there with your 1 mana?
I wonder.
Is there a reason we're sat about here waiting? It's really tough when you got 1 mana, isn't it? You know, what to do. It's like, oh man.
It's time for a little blood.
He's like, yeah, I'm not pinging that. I'm not stupid. Wow. That Yeti is fireball fodder. It's going to be a 5/6 on turn 4.
For the crusade!
Whew, sure he's lucky I've got this Sword of Justice, right? Yeah.
For justice. Who you want to kill?
Oh dear. Oh dear, you're going to regret that after I play this Yeti, and then that Sludge Belcher. So maybe he's looking for a Swampooze. Maybe he knows he's got a Swampooze, and he's like, where's my Swampooze? I really need it. Oh, he's not happy at all, is he? He's feeling the pain. I guess. I guess it could be a copy.
Reporting for duty.
It's not a copy, so I guess it's a duplicate. Or count spell or spellbender.
Do you need a blessing?
I feel running 2 guys in seems absolutely fine.
To battle! More souls!
Okay, so it's a counter spell. Well, lucky for us, we have both our consecrates. Well, looks to me like he's got a flame strike planned for next turn.
For the Lich King! Reporting for duty.
Guy he can't target in the middle.
Your magic shall not.
So I might as well trigger his counter spell, right? Because I don't want to play Blessing of Kings and it be a spellbender. So I need to know it's a counter spell, and then we can just send that in, and maybe Blessing of Kings there. I don't know. It's a spellbender, or of course it's a nice block.
The battle!
I mean, we can't rule that out.
Reporting for duty.
It's possible he could be preventing fatal damage, but I'm not going to play this Blessing of Kings. Well, he likes drawing cards. Can't target that. It's untargetable. Pretty cool draw. Maybe that's overcommitting a little bit much. Maybe just silence this. Yeah. Because it very much might be a copy. So, like, that feels fine. Committing a bit much to the board, maybe?
My seal for Argon. To battle.
Well, if he's going to flame strike, we might as well take his guy out. But this puts him on 5, 4, 3. Yeah, that's fine, because I've got the Jungle Panther. Not the greatest. How lucky!
Hello.
Ho ho, you're so clever.
Well played.
Reporting for duty.
Go.
Ready for action.
Yeah, the old Goltia taunted in. Not really the best, is it? You still can't target that, you know? You keep trying to target it, you can't target it. It's not how the game works. How lucky! Yay! So always in control there. Turns out, yeah, they're pretty good against mages. Why can't I fireball it? This is unfair. More of that, please. I mean, it was a pretty slow game. It feels like if we get a lot like that, it's going to be a 2-hour video. But maybe that's a bit presumptuous of me that I'm going to get more wins.
Anduin. The light shall bring victory. I will fight with.
How about none of these? Bit of a rough one. Hopefully it gets better quite quickly. Yeah, straight back, yeah. Yeah, get rid of you. Back it comes instantly. It's like, sup guys? Go away. Don't want you. Oh, still sniffing away though, you can definitely hear that I've got the flu and everything. Or the lurgy, should I say. Here's where he goes. Coin, Shadow Madness. Steal one of your guys. Run it into the other. Still killed one of them.
Tazdingo.
You go, girl.
Reporting for duty.
I don't want to lose all my guys there, so I feel like I gotta do that. And he did use the silence on my Emperor Cobra. You can't afford to do that. You cannot afford to be doing that. You have no mana. Thank you. I was going to attack with that anyway, so why not? Now it's time to play some big guys. I maybe could have made the tiger there.
Get behind me.
Oh, how lucky! Nice top deck.
My shield for Argus.
And make this so that if he wholly novas, it gets to enrage. Okay. You're still getting beat up for a lot.
I hope you like my invention.
I think he needs like a double holding over here. Wow, how lucky! He gets something with charge. Like, so sneaky.
The light protects me.
Is he dead? Yeah, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. So, again, you know, he sat there being really slow, and I went, beat you up? You can't afford to draft decks that are that slow in Arena. You will just get punished. And stuff like Mass Dispel, it's like, not really that impressive. Oh look, another mage! Don't we just love playing these guys?
Fight with honor.
2 swords. Puts me in a bit of a predicament, because I quite like the idea of a 6/6 Stranglethorn Tiger, but I also really want the True Silver Champion on turn 4, so we'll be really seeing how this one develops. If he wastes this turn, then I'll play the sword. Yeah, he just wasted the turn. Else he'll be coining out something a bit bigger. Oh, the computer's really not liking the game at the moment. Sure, why not? Why not? You may have your Swampoos. Played a True Silver on turn 4 anyway. There wasn't really a whole lot else I wanted to play. Got a lot to do on turn 5.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, that's a pretty good turn 5.
For justice.
Like, but I wanted to fireball it. Why won't you let me fireball it?
I wonder.
Life is so unfair.
Give me a quest.
Thank you. I was wondering when you were going to do something.
Hope you like my invention.
For Kel'Thuzor!
Seems like Blessing the Kings on my Tiger. Seems pretty good. Like, even when he casts 2 spells and takes out this guy this turn. I mean, it could have made a 1-1 and defend a Vargas. That might have made more sense. Another defender Vargas. Very interesting. Walk into Flame Strike. Or play around it, at least for two.
Reporting to duty. My shield for Argus!
So, you know, he gets to Flame Strike, you know, 2 cards. And if he doesn't have it, I get to put Blessing the Kings on one of my guys and smash him all over the place.
I wonder.
Well, I guess he doesn't have Flame Strike, because he would have done it by now, because this is so obviously a really easy decision. Likewise with Blizzard. So, the question is, what is he going to do with his 9 cards? And more to the point, will any of us ever find out?
Time runs out on me.
Okay, you're just going to do nothing. That's cool.
My shield for Argus! To the breach!
Got Flame Strike. Again, I still believe there's no way he wouldn't have Flame Struck last turn. I mean, he could just be getting greedy and assume I'm going to put more guys out there.
For the king!
Sure.
Silver moon shall not fall.
How lucky! Second Sword of Justice. Really? Another Sword of Justice? Are you kidding me?
The battle. In the face.
So I don't want to lose everything to a flame strike there. I do want to see how much I can have these two guys do more.
What to do? What to do?
It's like I'm not the only one with Emperor Cobra. How lucky!
Reporting for duty.
Have I got enough to beat him up?
Someday I'll be just like you.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
Meh. Might as well try and kill you, right? It's like if you draw a flame strike,
Well
congrats.
You win.
He didn't have enough. Awesome. Nice of him not to sit there for a minute before realising. But that was hard work, you know, playing against mages always is. You can't just dump all your guys like you pretty much can do against every other class in the game. But at some point you just have to say, you know what, I lose if you flame strike, but I can't win if I don't dump my guys out.
Let the hunt begin. I will fight with her.
Good hand going second really here. No complaints from me.
Greetings, traveler. Well met.
Yeah, obviously I want to coin into the True Silver Champion on turn 3. Yeah, it does absolutely nothing. It doesn't affect a single one of my cards. He's probably got like Harvest Golem in his hand going, why did I just do that? No, it's got Death Rattle, isn't it? It's Battle Cry and it costs more.
For the king! For honor!
So yeah, I'm fine with that 1-4 being in play. That doesn't bother me in the slightest, so I'm just going to leave it there. Stops him playing like Dark Iron Dwarf and things like that. So obviously we could run this into that and get a little bit of card advantage. Not really a whole lot going on outside of that, really.
For justice!
I guess we might as well take it out, right? I was going to play the Tiger, but obviously we played the Sludge Belcher if he has a deadly shot, so at least we got something left over afterwards. He's going to hate me so much. No! He's going to hate me even more. It's like, that's the most pathetic Savannah high main you've ever seen. It's like, I was 6'5", and I did have 2 friends, and now I do nothing. I guess we're beating up a big giant, right?
For justice.
There's no point playing the Blood Mage this turn. I might as well get a little bit of value out of my little dudes, make another 1-1 there.
To battle!
Oh, just in case it was snipe.
Last warning!
Well, since it's going to be explosive trap.
I'll show them. I'll show them. Pass me that light spanner.
Well, it could be snake trap. Can't rule out the almighty power of snake trap. But I feel the explosive trap is more likely.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, we'll trigger. If he's got a snipe, we'll trigger it with the Blood Mage. And obviously, the Berserker's insanely good against explosive trap. Oh, thanks for the free enrage. So I'm going to protect the Berserker from explosive shot by putting the Spectral Knight next to it there. And you're dead. Thank you very much.
More souls! Who you want to kill? Well played.
So, you know, he had a pretty decent deck. He just drew them all in the wrong order. If he'd made those dudes like earlier in the game, that might have been quite problematic for me. Assuming I had like my 2-3s out rather than a bunch of 1-1s, really. But deck feels solid, fast, plenty of gas, sort of gets the tempo, keeps going at them.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
I always worry when I play Warlocks, because, you know, especially after a few wins, you think, well, you gotta have some good cards, right? Because, I mean, the bad Warlock deck, oh, they are bad. Like, the bad Warlock decks are just shocking to play against. Like, they don't do anything at all. But the good Warlock decks are ridiculous. You just sit there going, yep, that's pretty good. Double flame him start. Wow. Not quite.
Why do you call?
Yep, it was a double flaming start. I guess something needs to follow the rules, right? So he's pretty much got a zoo deck.
You're in trouble now.
Not so convinced that was a good play from him.
For justice.
Still on 26, which is obviously awesome. And we can use this Stormwind Knight.
The king. For honor.
Obviously, I don't want to attack the 1-3, because I want it to be buffed up to 1-4 before I take it down. I don't even want to take down the 1-4, I think I'd rather take down something bigger and badder, really. Yeah.
For honor.
And I'm not taking down the Void Caller, because I want him to attack so the demon comes into play on his turn and therefore doesn't have charge. If I take it out on my turn, it passes over to him straight away and he gets to play a free Eternal, for example. Like that.
For justice. For honor.
I could have attacked his Flame Imp and took it out with the slime, but I can do that next turn. 3-1. How lucky! I guess that fixes that problem, right?
For justice.
He's getting a bit light on the gas over there. He doesn't realise quite how much I'm hitting him for this turn either.
Shields up. Suffer.
Reporting for duty.
So, it's all a question whether he has a Hellfire.
My shield for Argus.
Not about a couple of turns from him. Still hitting him for 10. He's like, oh yeah, you hit me for 10, I lose. Like, yep. He got greedy there. He should have took this out, really. And I would have only hit him for like 9 or something. Some good wins, really. Good deck. More mages.
You asked for it.
I will fight.
They're just not fun, are they, to play against? I'm gonna keep these two because we can always coin turn 3 into Yeti and then like True Silver. And I've got so many 2 and 3 drops. You'd think I'd get something. Oh, well, apparently not. Apparently, I'll just get the really slow start.
For justice.
For the crusade!
Hey, guess what? There's another one I'm gonna hit. Oh. Like this as well. My owl even survives being pinged.
Justice.
So he now has to waste his turn taking my owl out, right? There we go. Fireball. No fireball! Yay!
They are banned!
And now he draws his polymorph. So this is definitely a play, because he's going to make something big on his turn, and I get to humility and attack it with the tiger.
Truth is my shield.
Even if it's one of those, I still get to do that.
It's time for a little blood.
They are banned to my command!
Still no flame strike from him. And he obviously doesn't have one, because he absolutely would have done it there if he did have one. So, all we can do is really... Oh! Dump our guys out. And hope it's enough.
My shield for Argus.
We're doing very well at avoiding mages with flame strikes. Oh, I was wondering where your small guys were. I was like, Do you even play small guys, bro?
For justice. Reporting for duty. Into the breach.
Obviously, this just makes Flame Strike a little bit less devastating if I do trade off there. Not the 3-2, not the 3-2, not the 3-2. Yes, and that's why Arcane Missiles is a terrible card.
To battle for justice. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, the only reason I would ever attack him is because I have another True Silver Champion. So, he probably doesn't like that.
To my command. For justice. Battle. To battle.
Absolutely no reason at all for me to play this Peacekeeper. Like, he's got to make a taunt.
Tazdingo. Yes.
Whoops.
For justice. To battle.
So it just means if he does top deck Flame Strike, I lose a Peacekeeper in addition to everything else. So, no easy wins at all, but we're 6-0. I feel as soon as I start hitting mages with Flame Strikes, I might start losing, however. Again, his deck was super solid. Lots of good cards in it. And, you know, the most ridiculous hero ability going, really. I think we're just going to see mages and pallies as we get up the wins. I think the one thing this deck's a little bit short of is just like a cult master, just to keep my hand full of gas.
Shall bring victory. I will fight with honor.
I've got 2 consecrations, so I can afford to lob it back. I just need a 2-drop. We've seen 6 cards, not got one. There we go. 7th card. Something to do on turn 2. Now, obviously a 2-3 is a lot better than a 3-2 against that card on turn 1. Might be here for a while, waiting to see what he does, right?
Shields up.
Okay. I was expecting something amazing, and that wasn't it. It even ruins his ability to heal up afterwards. But he should attack here. And leave this sat there. Blessing of Kings on this guy. Seems pretty good.
For justice.
But yeah, I don't want to take that risk just yet. He's got silence of some kind. So I'll just keep the board clear.
Let the pain speak to me.
Make a 5-5 onto an empty board. Or a 4-6.
They all bend to my command.
For justice.
So making guys bigger than what he's got is just the best play.
They all bend to my command. Suffer.
And something he can't Shadow Madness, so 4 power guys he really struggles with.
The might of Stormwind.
Okay, nice top deck. Shame about the Blessing of Kings in my hand, but
For the king. For honor.
Suffer.
so he's got 7 cards in his hand, but I've got the guys on the board, and Holding Over doesn't do anything.
Pass me that arc light splitter.
That does even less. Yeah, it still does nothing. Okay, I don't care about a 2-6. How lucky! And go! He sat there with his 8 cards in his hand going, but I should be winning! This is so unfair! I've got 8 cards! Why not just concede? Like, good for you, you've got a 2-18. You must be proud of yourself. Okay? Again, people just draft these really slow decks. I mean, you saw me a long time ago saying, you know, making it a 1-3 for 3, it's no good in this game. He's like, oh, congrats, you drew 2 cards of it. I'm going to beat you up while you're doing that. He finishes the game with 8 cards in hand. Going, look at all these cards. That's nice. You're dead? And he's like, oh yeah. I forgot what the objective of the game was. I thought it was the person with the most cards win the game. I'm gonna need that consecration. This is a good warlock deck. It'll be, you know, pretty fast. What a shock. So I'm doing that because you can't demon fire it, although obviously you'll just demon fire his 3-2.
Why do you call?
I smell blood.
I think I just consecrate next turn. Like, makes the most sense, doesn't it? Like, don't let him trade off. And then, burn everything.
So many possibilities.
Well, he's played around the burn everything strategy. But,
For honor.
I still get to take a few things out there. Mortal Coil. Okay, Demon Fire. Cool. I am happy that it's a Demon Fire, as long as he doesn't get to draw a card. Hey look, it's a 6-6. It's a 6-7. Lucky! Follow the rules. Is that going really? That's ridiculous.
Reporting for duty.
And I'm gonna attack it as well, in case he's got a silence, just so it's, you know, only got 3 toughness now. Like, I don't want him silencing it back to a 6-7. After, like, getting greedy and attacking him for 4 or something. It's a Hellfire! No, it's not a Hellfire.
I have no time for games.
Hey, guess what? You're getting silenced. No, you're not. I'm not even gonna waste a silence on you.
Last warning.
Yeah. He's there going, I can't believe you played around my Sylvanas.
Engaging TC-130. Mental dislocator.
How lucky! I feel we need to start beating him up here. Like, Mind Control Tech's normally pretty good against Pallies, so the fact that he didn't get to use it at all is awesome sauce.
Get behind me.
Do we silence it? Hit him for 10? Is that maybe a bit too greedy? No. It isn't now.
Reporting for duty.
Because he's on 3 life, and I have a 5/5 in stealth. This is where he plays Jaraxxus. Goes back to 15. Or triple power overwhelming and kills me. I would not be mad if he did that. I'd be like, you know what? Well played. I did not see that coming. Well, he obviously thinks he can win. I mean, because he can see my 5/5 in stealth. He's like, he knows that's hitting him for 5, so he obviously feels he can kill absolutely everything on the board and put a taunt up, or kill me this turn. Shadow Flame? Yeah, I guess Shadow Flame on the 5/4.
So many
But then that's a really easy play, isn't it? You run the 3/3 into the 6/7, and then you Shadow Flame.
My shield. Target.
Not a terrible play from him.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
I guess, well, they're both exactly the same. Go. Life tap, go to 1. I mean, you might as well, right? Come on, dude. This is not hard. I mean, it's only like 4 guys you have to stop from dying. Or you have to hit me for 18 with your Defender of Argus. Like, you need power overwhelming Shadow Flame. You do realise you're at 3 life, you're not at like 25 or something. Just like, show me your hand, I will look at the 4 cards and go, you know what, you're dead. Let's just concede.
So many possibilities.
Might as well life tap, there we go. Life tap, go to 1, and then concede. You're like, yeah, that does nothing. Cool story, bro. Cool. Yep. Yeah, lovely. You're the greatest.
My shield.
Another Defender of Argus. You think I can't see how to kill you here? Oh, how lucky! Yay! Wow. I knew it was a good deck. But I didn't expect 8-0. I thought I'd get destroyed by a mage along the way at some point. And this is why I pick Pally. Just Pally things. Tag at the front. Oh, I always worry about coming up against warriors with lots of wins. It's like weapon central, isn't it? It's like the Swampoos. It's going to be getting some use. I don't even want to coin this out because I can't make the Swampoos turn 2, right? And I really want to coin the champion out. Well, he's obviously got a weapon if he's done that.
It's time for a little blood.
Right? I mean, he must have a weapon. Okay, no weapon. Cool. I'm sorry though, I have a weapon.
For justice. Who you want me to kill?
Pow! Pow right in the kisser. He's like, ow. Oh, Defender of Argus, turn it into a 3-4, beat up his 3-3, and rage it. Ooh, that's a bit tasty, isn't it? Death's Bite.
Who you want me to kill?
He's there going, my cleave does nothing! Maybe he'll attack my 2-3 and then cleave. Oh, we could silence this guy, I mean... We could also do this. Or this. Or this. I mean, I'd take 5, but that seems fine.
I wonder.
Or just make the Belcher. Yeah, just make the Belcher and beat him up. He'll have a whirlwind or something, I'm sure, to enrage it.
What now?
Or one of those. We done over there? Is it my go? Oh, thank you. Very much. Seems fine.
My shield for Argus.
Guess we
Who you want me to kill?
enrage that way.
For justice. Move quickly.
The Black Knight. Okay, execute. Cool. He's got a whirlwind as well. Look at him go. Nope, obviously he doesn't. Have you finished playing your crap cards now? Thank you. I approve of that play immensely.
For justice. For the king. For honor.
Just weapon things. So yeah, like, I could have used his weapon last turn, but
For the Lich King.
just wasn't devastating enough. I was like, okay, cool, that's nice.
Reporting for duty. For honor.
And he's there going, yeah, that 5/7, risking to enrage your Sword of Justice, that's not good. Hey, but at least your guy's untargetable, right? You can't target it. Okay, you can target it with the Brewmaster, but you can't target it by trying to cast a spell. 5, 7, 9.
Reporting for duty. Suffer. To battle.
Go! So I kept this alive in case he's got like a board sweep, like if he goes like Deathwing, then I have like a 2-1 damage golem afterwards, whereas if obviously I use the Death Rattle to kill his guy off, then that leaves me with nothing, so... 9 wins! We're gonna see some ridiculous decks now, right? I mean, again, his deck was pretty solid. Oh, now we are gonna see Flame Strikes. There's no way we're not seeing Flame Strikes here. Like a mage on a high number of wins. But we are going first, which is awesome, and we got the Fairy Dragon turn 2. I mean, you could even argue to hold back on it and play it like after with the Sword of Justice, make it like a 4/3 untargetable, but he's going to be able to deal with that. I feel like these 2/3s are going to be much better. As 3/4s, like 3/4s are really awkward for mages. More so than 4/3s that can just be frostbolted. And now he's there with his Frostbolt in his hand going, really? Like, yes, really. Ping you for 1, go. Oh, okay. You do have a guy. Oh, yeah.
Wanna blow something up?
Thank you. That would have really made me unhappy. You have no idea. Tempted to just hit him for 3, to be perfectly honest. So I will. Because if he wants to kill it, he still has to trade, like, card for card. Three, 4, 4, 3. Either of those useful?
Let me think.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and beat him up. I think beating him up seems a good plan here, because it doesn't matter how he trades off here. Like, apart from a cone of cold. But he's obviously got a ton of good cards, so let's just put him on the defensive, really. That's a nice consecration. Well, might as well get that polymorph out of him. Fireball I don't care about, he still has to run his guy in afterwards.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Shocker. It's a poly.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
I guess he had to run his guy in either way, right? But yeah, no, his guy dies if he runs it into the 5 power guy as opposed to the 1/1 sheep. Everyone has this card. Like, this is not fair.
For justice.
No, that has to go away, unfortunately. It's like, it's better than my entire deck in the hands of a mage, that card. He wants to flame strike, but there's nothing to do.
One shot, one.
So he's obviously trying to bait me with the 3/3 here.
For the Lich King.
You know, which I'm fine with. He's now going to make like a 5/4 with taunt. You can target that, so I'll let you off. I was about to say you can't target that. So you're not allowed to. I can't really play the Yeti here either. Because he just gets to Flame Strike then and completely destroy me. But I don't really have a choice in that sense. Go, you know what? You got a Flame Strike, well played. That's it basically. It's like my only way of winning, just dump my guys and go, you have a Flame Strike. And that is like largely the problem with Mage having Flame Strike as a common.
I wonder.
Because the games come down to very little skill. It's just like, how good are you at drawing cards? But if he's sat here for a minute with a Flame Strike in his hand, I'm not going to be a happy person at all. Like, I'm going to be pretty pissed off. Like, that is like ridiculous. Wait, what are you doing? He's like, should I Flame Strike? Like, what are these people doing? They're utterly ridiculous. They sit there for a minute with a Flame Strike in hand. I don't know what to do. Just, like, go away and stop playing Hearthstone because you are literally the cancer that is killing this as a fun game. Like, 1 minute going, what does this card 4 damage to everything? Like, I would have seen that and gone, Flame Strike, oh, you have a 5-1, attack it with my 1-1. It literally would have took 5 seconds to make that play, and it took him over a minute. These are horrible people who should not be allowed near a computer.
I smell
So I'm going to let him attack here, and I'm just going to coin into Sword of Justice and attack his 2-1.
It's time for a little blood.
Okay, that changes things a little bit. Does it? Really? I mean, I'm taking 10 damage if I do that, so... Because... he's just pretty much not drawn there.
For justice.
Just ping a guy, dude. Okay. Play a crappy demolisher. That's cool. That was me.
For justice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You don't know how happy that makes me. You have no idea how relieved I am you did that. He could have beaten the... I mean, I'm on 23 already. He could have just beaten the tar out of me by enraging his guy, and there would have been nothing I could do. Obviously.
Reporting for duty.
Thank you very much. Got lucky with the demolisher there. He's just king of aggro, this guy. He's like, Consecration, Can I draw a Consecration? Not terrible, I guess. I guess we gotta do that, haven't we?
For justice.
Yeah, he's just got like an even faster deck than me, and I might have had a chance if I draw one of my 2 Consecrations.
Are you ready for this?
Okay, his deck suddenly slowed down. He doesn't want to enrage his guy for some reason. This makes me very happy as I sit here with the slowest, dirtliest hand possible. Like, look at all these things I can't do.
Let me think.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
As the Demolisher survives yet another turn. Like, I thought my deck was fast, but I've just drawn all my 4 and 5 drops, one after the next, and I've gone second against this deck as well. I think if I go first, I actually win. But I've been just unable to play 2 cards a turn, despite, like, how fast my deck is. Sit there going, 1, 1. Oh, finally! Finally! Finally, like, still getting beaten up. The Blessing of Kings was just to prevent the 2 damage to me. Yeah, I need a Consecrate here, or... Oh, well, not even a Consecrate's good enough here. Yeah, let's just give him another one of those, right?
Time for a little blood.
Okay, I guess not.
Reporting for duty. My shield for Argus.
Flame Strike! Bait you up! Right, I've lost this game. I'm on 7. He can just fireball me. Are we really going to sit here? Just ping me for 1 for the next 7 turns.
What to do?
Like, easy life.
For justice. Into the breach.
You can't target it! And then he goes, oh, that's fine, fireball you. Vaporize your guy, ice block you. Yeah, obviously. You know, it's like, my deck was just ridiculously slow when it mattered, and as well on top of that, I went second. So like, all my 4 and 5 drops. And he could have killed me 4 turns early if he'd just enraged one of his 2/3s. I'm like, you do realise that's why you drafted like 3 of them, right? To ping them and hit me for 5? He was like, no, I don't want to do that. So I needed to Consecrate to have a chance in that game. I didn't draw one, so therefore I lost. Pretty easy, that. It's also really awkward when they make the Worgen Infiltrator turn 1. Ruins a lot of your tempo going second.
For Doomhammer. I will fight with honor.
So again, I'm going to keep the True Silver Champion, because that's actually useful. Lob the others and try and get a 2-drop. No, apparently I just can't get 2 drops. come up against the good players, and all of a sudden all my 2 mana guys are just like, no. Just forget about it, I'm not interested. So from, you know, pounding people, my deck's suddenly just gone, yeah. Like, turned belly up and gone, I are dead. But we're going first. Yeah, it's not really the 2-drop I was hoping for.
The light protects you.
You gonna whip it? No, of course you got a flame tongue totem. Well. Now your flame tongue totem goes away.
One shot.
Yeah, you go, girl, with your elven archer.
For justice.
So it's just another person, like, trying to swarm. Pretty standard practice.
Mind if I roll knee?
Ah, if only I could draw a Consecrate. Can you imagine how good that would be if I could draw a Consecrate? Or a Sludge Belcher. His Sludge Belcher is pretty good as well. Hex!
You call that?
Put this apple on your head.
For justice.
Oh! Lightning Storm. I mean, you've obviously got good cards. I mean, you know, a decent amount of wins, so... Yeah, that's a good card. No arguments there. That is indeed a good card.
Behold the might of
I'm giving this Swamp Ooze in my hand at all costs.
They all bend to my command.
reporting for duty. For the Alliance!
Yeah, I'm not gonna get greedy there. I'm not gonna get greedy and attack one of his totems or him. It's like, I've got a 4/6, let's just protect that guy. So that he can't kill it with the Yeti. Just consecrate things. So this is obviously really good, because again it ruins if he's got another fire elemental, not being able to target it. Well, he got an earth elemental, so we need Blessing of Kings off the top of the deck, or it's game over. That's another Blessing of Kings.
Reporting for duty.
Must be nice. It's like, oh, I'll just play this terrible card that has one bit. What are you doing? Why not? Why not give yourself an 8/9? It seems like a million times better. Thank you for just killing your guy. I appreciate it enormously.
For the king! For justice! For honor! Reporting for duty.
So yeah, not having older Peacekeeper for that Earth Elemental, pretty brutal. Not having Blessing of Kings, pretty brutal.
Reporting for duty.
It's like, and this is what happens when you don't draw your best cards.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, like all the good cards still and of course the Taunt Totem, just to make sure I absolutely can't win. And not a Consecrate.
The victory.
Like, I'm still in the game there. If I draw Consecrate, his entire board vanishes. So, yeah, bad luck at the end there, last 3 games. Just a ridiculous turn of events. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look, we had Older Peacekeeper. That would have won us the game. We had Blessing of Kings. Yeah, that was in there as well. So, there was answers in my deck. They just didn't turn up when it mattered. Pretty rough, that one. Like, make a 7/8, give it Wind Fury. Ooh, an epic. Not a good epic, though. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking this video out. It's been a pretty long one. That's mainly due to people stood staring at a flame strike for a minute going, flame strike? Yes, for the love of God. Kill all your guys? I lose this 1/1 Elven Archer? Yes? So, you know, I apologise for people like that. They do not deserve to play the game. And if only there was a way to sort of give them a ban so we could just have like a fun, enjoyable environment. Anyway, don't forget to check us out over on Facebook and everything else, and click the like button if you did stick this through all the way to the end. And until next time, ta-da.